Close your eyes and imagine. A country with a population of 9.5 million and more than 200 nationalities. One of empathy, curiosity, and celebrating our differences and seeing what life is like on the other side. Some may call it a dreamland. Others call it the impossible. We call it the United Arab Emirates.
We're the only Iron Maiden tribute act in the region. It's an art.
But once you're on stage and you start playing that music, you have all the lights on you, you have the people out there looking at you, watching you, connecting. Can't explain it. It's as good as it gets. So we are made in Arabia. We consist of 5 members in the band. And there's myself. I'm from India,
Sri Lanka, Bosnia, mix.
Growing up in the UAE, all those years, be it at school, when I started my working career, working with so many different nationalities, so many different cultures, so many different religions, one thing's for certain, it has definitely taught me respect and tolerance. So I guess you could say, in the UAE, there is only one culture, and that culture is tolerance.
There's something about the music in Iron Maiden. It's melodic, it's technical at the same time, but it's appealing to almost everybody. And the fact that we give them the visual aspect, the wigs, the stage props, the audio visual, that adds that flavor, right? It's not just about the music, it's the energy, it's the dynamics.
As musicians, we've been on stage, we played in cover bands before. We played all sorts of music across the ages. But when we perform Iron Maiden music, it's a whole different ballgame. You actually feel the energy. As artists on stage, we feel the energy, the crowd feels the energy, and there's that connection between the two of us, which is inexplicable. So Iron Maiden has obviously been a true inspiration for all of us. The music alone is, well, it's inspired a lot of people, not just us, but a lot of people around the world. It's one of the best, if not the best, metal bands of all time. Even though within the band we've got so many different nationalities, perhaps so many different cultures, it doesn't matter, it doesn't make a difference. That's the beauty about UAE. We're so used to it over here. We've got so many different nationalities and cultures in the country that when it comes to either in the working environment or in school or at a band, it doesn't make a difference. We're so used to it. We all feel like we're just one. Actually performing on stage, playing Iron Maiden music was a dream. And I think it was about 5 years ago where we had a vision. We thought, if we get the right musicians together, could be possible. So it started off, and this is when we heard Elvis, because we heard his vocals and we knew straight away, he can sing Bruce Dickinson, we can form a band. So we got the band together, and what started off as a cover band was purely, let's just get a cover band together, let's play Iron Maiden music. It was a hit. That first show we did was a big hit. We saw the crowd reaction, we saw the audience, and what we felt is they wanted more.
When we were done, we were having a chat after that, and then you said to us, guys, what do we do with this? I remember those words. What do we do with this? We should continue. Let's do something more with it. And I think that's when we decided, let's make this a tribute act.
even though I'm from India, I was actually born here in the UAE. I lived here all my life. I grew up here. I studied here. My working career started here. So you could probably say I'm as much local as anybody else. My name is Salman Valentine, and I work as a senior manager of airport emergency planning in the UAE. And this is the other side of my life.